Hey everyone, Coder Steve here. In this video today I'm going to show you how you can create a contact form on your website which will allow a user to fill the form in and send you an email straight to your email box. This is useful if you want to allow a user to send you a message of some sort without revealing your email address on your website. So let's get started and I'll show you what I've done. So I'll go to my website. I've created a new URL. I've called it PHP contact form. It's a new folder to do this. In your files, this is your public HTML. You just make a new folder like that. So if I double click this, you'll see what I've put inside. I've got connection code, connection file. I've got an index.php file that I've put in there. So this is the index.php file, and I'll show you the code I wrote to display this box. And it says how to create a PHP contact form. So I've put a name input in the HTML form. I've put an email input in the HTML form and a message that a user can fill in, and then they click submit message and it sends a message directly to your email address. So let's look at the code. Fire it up, click it and edit it. So here we go. This is the code. So it starts from about here. Lesson. I've put the name of the lesson in a variable. So I've called it how to create a PHP contact form. And I've assigned that to a variable called $lesson. And that's this bit here. So further down the page, I've echoed out the variable lesson in a header, and that's what I just show you there. That's that bit. That's how you can echo out in a PHP into a header, H3 tag or H1 tag. Right. So this is the form. Starts from here to here, and that form covers all of this from here to this end of here. That's that form. So we'll look at the code and I'll show you what I've done. You've got a new file created called sendemail.php. If you notice carefully, I don't have a / like that because we're actually in a different folder. If I put a / that will take back to the root directory and there ain't a file in that directory. So you take this bit off, or you can specify the full URL, which would be website name / this / then that. But to make it easier, I've just specified it like this. So then the first input is your name. This is what we're asking for the person sending the message. We give it a value of name, and that's the max length and that's the size. Then we go your email. Again, we give it a value of email. The max length will say 50 and the size is 30, just in case someone has a very, very long email address, which they probably regret creating. I've seen a few over the years. They make these massive email addresses and they must be a right pain to type them out every time someone asks for your email. So then we've got your message here, and then I've created a text area and I've given it the name message as the value, and then we've got rows and columns 60, so we can change that. I mean, this box is quite big, so we'll shrink that down. I'll show you how to do that. You can change the rows to something like 10 and the columns to something like 40, and that's the text area. And then under here is the input for the submit button, and I've just called it submit message. So we'll save that to website and we'll watch that box shrink down. So F5 the page, and there you go, the message box has shrunk. So if I fill in this form and click submit message, it's going to take me to a file called sendemail.php. So I'll get some bits to put in the form ready. I'm going to put my name, an email address. So copy this one first, go to the website, paste that in, then go back to my notepad, copy this and paste that one in, and then I'll go to here, copy this and paste that one in. So if I click this, it's going to send an email, but I want to show you the code first before we do that. I've already fired up my Gmail, which is ready for the email to deliver, so you can see how it looks. I've used the image because I've put some HTML in the email, but I'll show you the code now, and it's in send email.php. Right, so this is your code. That's going to function when a user fills in that, submits that box with their details. This is the code that does it. Include the connection code, which is connecting to your database. We get these details from the form. We get the name, the email, and the message, and we give them a variable called name, email, message. So if we go back to that, you can see that there. We've got name, email, and finally message, just here. So that's the first bit. You click the form posts, because they're posts, and you put them into variables. So you've got the variables there. We've got, here you specify the email address you want to use to send the form. So I've just put that in for now. So when it's clicked, it's going to come from this email address, and here you can change who receives the email users from all the messages. So here you could put your own personal email. There you could put your personal email again. It's not a problem. You could have both emails the same, these two the same. It don't matter. As long as this one, the 4, is your own email, the messages will deliver to you. So I've put a subject, hello, new message from contact form on codetest.co.uk. So you could change this subject to something that suits your needs. And then I've created another variable here called message me, so I know what it stands for. This is the message. It goes right down to here, and this is the message that I will receive. In here, you can use HTML, so you can make the email look a little bit better. But if you do use HTML, because it's inside of these tags, you have to put backslashes before any one of these in your HTML. See, there's one there, 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 and one there. If you don't put the backslash, it'll give you a 500 internal server error. So it's very important you put the backslash in should you want to use this. That is only if you're using HTML tags. Because I'm in my email that I'm sending, I'm adding a hyperlink, which is basically the image of my website. And if they click on the image, it takes them to my website from the message. It's not really needed, but I'm just showing it in this example. So use BRs for line breaks for new lines. And this is the message I wrote. Hello, a user has just sent you a message on the website. Their details are name, couple of breaks, their email, couple of breaks, and the message they're going to send. And then I wrote, feel free to contact them back. And then ending font tag. Just got the starting font tag there. Alright, and then go down further, just here. This is the bit that actually sends the email. So in the header, the from, it's coming from the admin email, which is here. The reply to is going to be the admin email again. So really you want this to be an email that you can, use. Then it's the content type text.html UTF-8. You can change this should you want to. Find the one that you'd rather use. So I generally use this because I know it always works. Then mailer PHP version return path equals admin email, which will be that again. And then this is the bit that sends. It's 4. It's going to go to stevecode.uk@gmail.com. The subject is here. The message me, which is here, ends here. I had to call it message me because I'm already using the message variable there, and it'll cause problems. So I've just added me on the end. So I know that means it's sending to me. Then the header -f to make sure it sends properly, return path. And then down here I've wrote a bit of HTML code, and all that says is your message has been sent. So that's the bit of PHP code you need. And you need a form, you need this form and this code, and just edit these bits here and the email body, and that's how you make a contact form using PHP. So save to website and we'll test it out and see what happens. So I pre-filled it in. I'm going to submit this message. So we'll submit it now. It says your message has been sent. So now if I go to my email, there's 1 in there now. I should have showed you this before because there was 0 just now. Gmail and YouTube and everything's been having problems today, so I've only just started this tutorial since that. Right, so we click that and here we go. This is the message I just sent. Hello, new message from contact form on cotest.co.uk. So we click it and it says this is how the email will display. There's my logo for my website. It says, hello, a user just sent you a message on Cotest. Their details are Coder Steve, admin. This is a test message. Feel free to contact them back. That's exactly what we just filled in on the form. If I hit back, it might be pre-filled still. See, yep, it's still in there. So if I say test message new, like that, this is a test message new. You can see I've got nothing in there. And we click submit message. Your message has been sent. One just popped up. Click that. Click this again. This is a test message new. So there you go. That's how I'll hit back. That's how you create a PHP contact form which you can use on your website. Please give this video a like if you like it, and subscribe should you want to. Any comments or questions, please comment in the comment box below and I'll be happy to help. Thanks again for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next video.